Hello, this is Shadow Gamer SHT speaking, aka Sammy Hawk, or you can call me Sam for short. And today we'll be announcing some stuff. But first things first, if you see some changes in my voice, it's because that I'm ill. As you can see, the scarf is around my neck. And yeah, first things first, we have finally reached 100 subscribers, and I want to thank you lot to make me achieve this type of accomplishment. This is the I didn't expect this type of milestone. I wouldn't say milestone, but I'd say a milestone. And yet I was happy to finally reach 100 subscribers. And yeah, let's get straight to the point. The first announcement was the first announcement was the 100 subscribers one. The second one is about that I'll be creating a 1v1 edit for the first time, and I can show you a little preview. It's not fully made, but I'll give you a little concept of how it looked like. So I'm still learning how to edit. Still, I need to learn a lot of stuff like coding, anime, and yeah, basically everything, all that. Uh, I'm collaborating with like some real life friends. I'll be put I will be putting links for each of them in below the description. And yeah, so the third thing is that during Easter holidays, I was creating a game on Roblox. So what am I doing? My illness started like last week. It's probably because I'm fasting. And guess what? This is actually the first time I've ever went on the street for the fasting bit. But before then, because back then, okay, obviously last year I fell into an incident which I couldn't be able to fast, and then the years before that I tried to, but then I gave up halfway, and then before that I was like, nah, I wasn't even like trying to try to for an attempt. But yeah, let's get to the game. Let me just get in, let's get into this. Roblox. Don't worry about the search. I was searching about stuff that I'll be putting on my notes for like a childhood memory. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's get into this. It's called Shooting Range. Here's the description. It's about it's a game about for people who struggle to aim a bit and first person shooting game. I know it sounds funny. Some people may go like, "Oh, you also suck up some of the shooting games," and I can relate to that. I'm totally fine with it now. I don't care what people insult. I don't. I take Give me all the insults I want. I don't really care now. Back then, I was a snowflake, so now I'm just a pretty chill guy now. Okay? And now it's a showcase. The game is a showcase for now. I'm gonna let you guys think about my creativity and rate it. I don't care if you rate it below 7. With my other friend, I think last week you rated it a 7 out of 10, and I was like, fair enough. And I can tell that the the game is not really actually finished because some of the models in that game are like needs with scripts, and I don't know how to script. So yeah, they actually pretty understand. Well, let's get into the game and then let me just show you guys how it looks like. Oh my days, bro. Why are you updating right now? Guys, this is what I don't get it, right? In my phone, I installed Roblox. It should be updating there, not here. I don't know why is it updating twice in here. I don't understand. They need the Roblox. You need to do something about it. Uh, that's so long. Yesterday, I made the same video for this, but then some of the stuff went laggy, and it didn't come out really well as I intended to be. So I had to delete the 30-minute video. I was gonna do this during the time I reached 100 subscribers on point, and today I seen that I reached 101 out of nowhere. It looks like we still continue on this journey. So let the game load and stuff. Now usually my laptop that I have is pretty fast. It's just that I've never used this type of software before. I only would use Bandicam. If you're an OG of this channel, you should know by that. You should know by this that my previous videos that I recorded for TDS, I recorded on Bandicam. So before Bandicam, I tried using OBS and stuff, but I didn't really know how to use it. So so this week I've downloaded OBS, and yeah. So now let's just look around and let you guys think about my creativities. You know what I mean? Okay, first things first. Some of the stuff when you join the game, some of the stuff and they may collapse. I thought the outer box and the inner box were gonna like fix my stuff, but then I just realized some of the stuff may collapse. Let's look at the guns first. The guns here, some of them, the gun sounds. Yeah, let's take a look. You see the handgun? The gun sounds for this. They sound actually pretty realistic, kind of. Let's look at the mark. Shit. Let's look at the markings in there. They work kind of. For the second one, I don't know if it's a semi-auto rifle. I don't really know. I don't know anything pretty much about guns. Um, but all I can do is I only rely on range and damage. Um, this one, this one works fine. But the gun sounds and what's it called? The firing flare. I don't know what is it called. The flare comes up. It's trying to show that it can actually shoot from a real gun, but the gun sounds don't work out. So as you can see that the script for the second gun needs to be worked on. Let's look at the back side. I made a little parking place. As you can see, you see these three cars. Yeah. Wait, for some reason, when I get on, the cars work, but they go slow. But when someone tests it out, they work fine completely. Now, let me just verify what I'm saying. Okay, now it works. Now it works. But before that, it didn't really work. I don't know why. Probably it's the keybinds. I don't know. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, now it's not working. I don't know why. For the white cars over here, they work perfectly fine, but they're just a bit slippery, which I don't really get, to be honest. And I've added these I don't know, futuristic lights, I presume that's what it's called, and I just added them just for aesthetics. Let's just go the way. Let me just make myself go fast. Okay, command. Feed me 30. There we go. So street lights look cool as well. The traffic lights, they don't need scripts, they just work. Normally, I'm gonna leave it as a showcase for now until I learn how to script. Um, okay, so these ventilation things works perfectly fine. Um, you see this whole space? I'm thinking to make a type of map for each shooting places. For shooting ranges, my bad, not places. It's gonna sound like shoot up the whole place. I'm joking. Um, so yeah, here's my game. I've done. Let's move on to the fourth thing that I want to explain. That's the last thing that I'll be explaining. So just get out here and move into it. Now, for the fourth thing that I want to talk about is that over the holidays, I've been writing a fictional book, and I was thinking about to make a non-fiction and fictional one. I always get confused between these type of two words. It's like saying I don't know what a verb is. I've always got confused what a fucking verb is. I mean, I don't even know what it is. And you know, I'm not stupid. I don't ask me what a verb is. I don't even know what it is now. But I definitely, it's like something describing a word or something. If that's what it is, that's what I know. Okay, so let's quit chatting and see this big ass file. Guys, this stuff contains like my previous work back in like year 10 to 11. I used to be such an like a art enthusiastic guy for art, and then after the incident, I lost interest on it because I couldn't be able to do some type of like artwork and stuff. And in year 12, I kind of was lacking a bit because like I said, I was losing interest and I had no idea what to do. But anyways, oh yeah, I do have some artwork posted like from the past. They're still on my Instagram account. H Samuel 123 is on Instagram. Um, if you look on my homepage for my YouTube channel, there should be like two Instagram logos. Try to find the one that I just said now, H Samuel 123. That's my art account. My gaming account and daily life one is SHG Shadow 2005. Now normally I don't promote this kind of things to my channel because it's the first time I'm saying right now. I don't like how other channels just keep spamming the same thing over and over again just to get attention. You know what I mean? And I'm not the type of guy. I just post random posts to see how it works with this platform. But for this case, for my YouTube channel, I only post it for fun and for money as well, just to test out how much I can gain from that. I don't gain that much. If you see on my social blade account, I don't gain that much, which obviously makes sense because I'm a small channel for 100 subscribers, and apparently if you reach, I think, I don't know, 1,000 views, no, not 1,000 views. If you get in total of your videos until I think 1,000 views, total hours, I don't know, something like that, and you get like 1,000 subscribers, then that's how you get paid. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but you guys let me know down in the comments. Okay, so this is the book that I'm creating right now. Okay, so I finished. So they consist of three books. One is called Project Fusion, the prequel. The second one is called Twister, Project Fusion, the sequel. And the third one, which is still in progress, is called Shadow Squad Enlisted. The whole Shadow Squad. I know it sounds a bit annoying. For the people who knows what I always talk about Shadow Squad, it came from a game that I mostly play on, Shadow Fight 3. And it comes from Chapter 1 Legion, and I got the whole reference, you know what I mean? And the whole Shadow Squad thing started with me create a little clan for my Roblox, and then I just gave up because it sounds a bit repeatable. So I just gave up. Shadow Square Illicit consists of stories about the backstories of each characters that were involved in the prequel book. Um, the I think the prequel and the sequel. I was thinking. I always thought like instead of adding random characters in, the characters are gonna be real life characters. So I'm trying to find my friends, trying to find people that I know of can match the same characteristics as I want the story to be in. Some of them they joined, but I have a feeling that they don't want to join because as they read through it, it sounds a bit cringe. I ain't gonna read the whole thing because for the people who wants to actually hear me saying that, you must be a psychopath and it's a waste of time. So the whole story right now is just summarization. I just wrote the thing non-stop and it sounds a bit waffleish and stuff. But then I used to have big man things was, you know what I mean? Yeah, so let me just give you a little spoil on some of the chapters that are going to be in the book. So some of the things are still on my phone. I'm writing them on my school's computer, and it's gonna take a very long time. It's not. I mean, it's easy to write a book, but it's gonna take a long time for to actually come up with scripts, roles, characters. You know what I mean? It takes a very long time. Now, as a person who did drama before, I think the last time that I did drama was like year seven to year 8 or 9. I don't know. And I was bad at acting, and then years passed by, and then behind the screen, I acted myself a little. I talk to myself most of the time, and I always wonder why do I talk. It's just a long story. I always talk to myself and act myself. I always envision some of the scenes that were meant to be. As in, what I mean by that is that, so let's say you're in that situation where let's do an example. Let's say your friend gets in trouble, right? And you're stood there still, right? And then because there's like a little barrier in between on whether you should like help your friend or you should not get involved. You know what I mean? That's the issue that I'm having right now. Like some type of like existential crisis. I don't know if I said it right or not, but yeah. Okay, so the first book, Project Fusion, the prequel, is basically about a boy waking up from a dream and rest of fictional story. Right now, the setting will be formatted in two sections. That's the first one, the first page that I've ever written. So as I go on, some of the stuff is gonna change. It's gonna be it's gonna be very complicated. Um, the first story, the first chapter, is formatted to section one in real time and the other in game. In the real time, since the story is fictional, it will have supernatural causes like superpowers and etc. So basically, the fictional bit, which I think means imaginary things. খাবার কি ছেড়ে দিতে খাবা এখন পেটের ক্ষুধা আছে না No, ক্ষুধা আছে no. ছেড়ে দিতে খাবা আচ্ছা Sorry, that was my mom. Going to my room. We speak in this house where we speak Bengali, the Bengali language, Bangla language. And I don't know if anyone who has subscribed to me knows what we're talking about right now. Basically, she said that they want to eat the food during Sahari time, basically before Fajr time, because I'm already full from iftar. Anyways, let's just continue this thing. The first story is gonna be called Unknown Disease. Is the stories that, that I'm about to say is gonna have like a lot of references, especially the games I mostly play on. So story one, Unknown Disease. It's gonna have like for the summarization, it's gonna have like I think basically like four parts. Second story is gonna be called Doll Factory. So it's basically animatronics type of shit. It's gonna have I think let me see. Um, six parts. Story three, Time Machine is gonna have like some type of like historical figure uh, invading the real world. You know what I mean? Invading the real world. It's gonna have some references on Shadow Squad Enlisted. It's gonna have some links, my bad. Parts, how many parts you may ask? Let me just see that. Four, five parts. Story four, Corrupted World Order. Corrupted World Order. How many parts? I think it's five parts. And then here comes the prequel, which is gonna be called Blue Room. And then yeah, that's it. And it's gonna have I think let's see, three, four, five. Yeah, five parts. Okay. Now let's move on to Twister Project Fusion, the sequel. It's gonna be called Story Six, which is the sequel. It's gonna be called Fusion. It's gonna have I think yeah, it's just one part. And then it's just gonna be having one whole story called Story One Revelation. And it will have let's see, one, two, three, four, five, five, six, seven, eight, eight parts. There's still some stuff on my phone. Um, man, hold on. Let me give me a minute. Okay, so for the Shadow Squad Enlisted, there's going to be eight chapters, and each of them are going to be explaining some characters' backstory. There's going to be a little bit of twist in it. So the first story is going to be called A Dream Coming True. The second story is going to be called Market Madness. Third story is going to be called Escape the Matrix. The fourth story is going to be called Holographic Memory. The fifth story is going to be called Operation Airborne. The sixth story is going to be called Wanted. The seventh one is going to be called Loop. And finally, it's going to be called Jailbreak. There's going to be more stuff added into it. It's going to be a long ass one. My friend, my friend in real life told me to like write just focus on one bit of the story, but because I'm like a creative type of person, I write non-stop, and then I think about it later on how am I going to write. Because if you write the things that you want to write and think about it later on, then you will know what to write, you know what I mean, instead of like focusing on one too bit and then you just forget what you wanted to write later on, you know what I mean. So yeah, if you've understood everything that I said throughout the video, If you didn't, sorry, my bad. My accent is a bit mixed up. I've kind of like a broken English. You know what I mean? Because I'm in like half Italian and half Bengali. My, my English gets sometimes mixed up and gets like broken. If you know what I mean. So yeah. Thanks for helping my channel reach 100 subscribers. And I feel like this is the first time as a YouTuber that I'm like announcing so many things that I've done throughout the Easter holidays. And I don't think I've seen someone do so much stuff all at once. But yeah, thank you once again throughout to help me throughout this journey. And I was happy. It changed my mood up. It wasn't like this before. I've never experienced this type of like behavior change before. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good day. And yeah, yeah, take care of yourself and everyone stay safe out there. Yeah, peace out.